Hello friends, and welcome to my Old Coin History Our Coin channel. Here, we explore the fascinating world of coins from around the globe, from rare old coins to modern treasures. If you love history, culture, and collecting, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with our journey into the history of money. The 5-cent coin of Canada issued in 2008 is one of the most recognizable and enduring symbols of Canadian coinage, representing not just a small denomination but a long and proud tradition of craftsmanship, design continuity, and national heritage. This coin, though small in value, carries an immense story within its metal surface, a story that connects the earliest days of Canadian nationhood with the modern technological sophistication of the Royal Canadian Mint. The obverse of the 2008 5-cent coin features the elegant portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Canadian artist Susanna Blunt in 2003, which replaced the earlier, more formal effigies used on previous issues. In this depiction, the Queen faces right, wearing no crown, and her mature features reflect dignity, stability, and the continuity of the monarchy. Surrounding her portrait are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II d.G. REGINA, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, a Latin phrase that underscores the constitutional monarchy under which Canada functions. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays the timeless beaver design, a national emblem that has adorned the Canadian nickel since 1937. This design, created by the renowned British artist George Edward Kruger-Gray, portrays a beaver sitting atop a log in the middle of a flowing river, surrounded by inscriptions reading, 5 cents, above, Canada, below, and the date 2008 centered underneath the beaver's tail. This image is deeply symbolic. The beaver represents the industrious, resourceful, and nature-connected spirit of Canada and its people. Historically, the beaver was central to Canada's early economy through the fur trade, which shaped the exploration and settlement of the country. Even today, it remains an enduring emblem of perseverance and hard work, values that Canadians hold dear. The material composition of the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin reflects a modern evolution in minting technology. Earlier nickels, especially those minted before 1982, were made primarily of pure nickel or nickel alloys, giving them significant weight and a bright silvery sheen. However, due to rising metal costs and efficiency improvements, the Royal Canadian Mint shifted to a multi-ply plated steel composition. This means the core of the 2008 coin is made of 94.5% steel, plated with 3.5% copper and 2% nickel, creating a durable and magnetic coin that resists corrosion while maintaining the classic nickel appearance. The coin weighs 3.95 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.76 millimeters, with a smooth, plain edge. Because of the steel core, the coin is magnetic, a trait that distinguishes it from many older versions. The finish of the coin, depending on its production type, circulation, brilliant uncirculated, proof, or specimen, may vary from dull grayish silver to bright reflective luster. The Royal Canadian Mint, located in Winnipeg and Ottawa, struck an estimated 278 million pieces of this coin in 2008, making it one of the more common issues of its series. Despite its high mintage, collectors still appreciate uncirculated examples or special versions in proof sets for their sharp details and clean surfaces. Beyond its physical characteristics, the 2008 Canadian nickel carries cultural, economic, and symbolic weight. It represents the continuation of a design that has remained largely unchanged for over 70 years, a remarkable testament to the beaver's place in Canada's national consciousness. The imagery of the beaver, set against a backdrop of rippling water, captures the essence of Canadian wilderness and perseverance through nature's challenges. Its creator, Kruger-Gray, originally produced the design for the first coins of King George VI in 1937 when Canada redesigned all its denominations to include native fauna and modern motifs. Over the decades, this beaver has outlasted monarchs, wars, economic upheavals, and even proposals to eliminate the 5-cent coin. yet it remains a constant reminder of Canada's balance between tradition and progress. The 2008 issue is particularly interesting because it sits within the period when Canada had fully adopted plated steel technology, representing a new era of cost-effective, environmentally efficient minting methods introduced by the RCM. On the technological side, the Royal Canadian Mint is considered one of the most advanced mints in the world, known for its precision and innovations in multi-ply plating. The 2008 5-cent piece, though a simple circulation coin, reflects this excellence in production quality. Each coin begins as a small steel blank, which undergoes several plating baths where microscopic layers of copper and nickel are electrochemically applied. This process ensures uniform coloring, resistance to wear, and strong magnetic response. The dies used for striking the coin are engraved with extreme precision, capable of reproducing the fine fur texture of the beaver and the subtle contours of the Queen's portrait. The strike pressure must be exact to prevent die wear and maintain crisp details. After minting, coins are automatically inspected, counted, and packaged before being shipped across the nation to enter daily commerce, where they will pass through millions of hands over the years, from vending machines and pockets to savings jars and collectors' albums. The 2008 nickel also reflects interesting aspects of Canadian monetary policy. By 2008, Canada was already discussing the future of small denomination coins, especially the penny, which would later be discontinued in 2012. The 5-cent coin, while still useful, was increasingly seen as part of a larger debate about the practicality of low-value denominations in a modern, inflationary economy. Yet, because of tradition and its widespread cultural recognition, the nickel survived these conversations, at least for now. Economically, the coin costs only a fraction of a cent to produce due to steel's affordability, allowing it to remain viable even when other coins became too expensive to mint. The nickel also serves as a physical link to the term, nickel, itself, which for Canadians has long been a casual name for the 5-cent piece, regardless of its actual composition. From a collector's perspective, the 2008 5-cent coin is common but not insignificant. For everyday examples, its value remains face value, 5 Canadian cents, yet pristine uncirculated or proof examples are worth more, especially those included in special mint sets. Numismatic grading agencies classify high-quality examples using the Sheldon scale, with coins in Mississippi 65 or Mississippi 66 condition commanding modest premiums due to their flawless surfaces and full mint luster. Error coins, such as those with off-center strikes, double dies, or planchette flaws, are rare but can fetch higher prices among specialists. Some collectors also appreciate these coins for the beauty of their simple yet meaningful design, making them ideal for educational displays, beginner collections, or typesets covering Canadian coinage across decades. Historically, the 5-cent coin has evolved dramatically since its first issue in 1858. Originally made of silver and much smaller in size, the nickel, as we know it today, began in 1922 when Canada switched to a larger nickel alloy coin. The 1937 redesign by Kruger-Gray introduced the Beaver, which became an instant success. Over the years, the portrait of the reigning monarch has changed, from George VI to Elizabeth II, but the reverse remained constant, a rare stability in world coinage. The 2008 edition thus carries this legacy forward into the 21st century, bridging a lineage of artistry and national identity that few other coins can claim. The symbolism of the beaver also resonates deeply with Canadian environmental identity. As a creature known for building dams and transforming landscapes, the beaver embodies engineering skill, cooperation, and transformation, qualities mirrored in Canada's development as a nation built on natural resources, ingenuity, and teamwork. The river seen behind the beaver subtly hints at Canada's vast network of lakes and rivers, which have shaped its geography, economy, and exploration routes. This humble coin, therefore, serves not merely as currency but as a miniature canvas of national storytelling. From an international viewpoint, the Canadian 5-cent coin is also notable for its quality and design longevity. Many coin collectors around the world recognize the Beaver nickel as an icon of Canadian numismatics, much like the American Buffalo nickel or the British penny with Britannia. Tourists often keep it as a souvenir for its charm and symbolism. In global markets, bulk uncirculated 2008 nickels sometimes trade among dealers, particularly for teaching sets or plated steel testing collections. On a philosophical level, one might say that the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin embodies the idea of endurance in simplicity. It is small, inexpensive, and easily overlooked, yet it persists across generations and social changes, carrying with it the quiet continuity of a nation's daily life. Every scratch, every worn surface, tells a story of countless transactions, coffees bought, parking meters fed, children's piggy banks filled, and journeys marked. It connects ordinary citizens with the larger historical and cultural narrative of Canada. In this sense, even a coin as common as the 2008 nickel becomes a small monument to the collective spirit of a country. Next coin.